Oh, we're right in meteorites. Alright, so it sounds like we're taking care of everything here. Start heading south. I'm sure that side quests are about to pop up. Yep. There they are. But alright. I guess we're not heading south just yet. Can I use the forge yet?
I hear you and the Master are working together now. Glad to have you on board.
Thanks, man. Alright, what do you need?
Even forged a button. Perhaps Forge Master Luber's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would I.
Oh, wait. Are you Clive?
Sorry, my mind was elsewhere. I'm Sava, Master Luber's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalimil. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Absolutely not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that, or pack my bags.
Give you a hand.
I could give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before.
Time to start
And then there's
learning.
this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalimil. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to first? Well, there's plenty of folk in Dalimil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right. I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we?
Sure.
I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
All right. Good luck.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
Yay, useful information. Sure that they'll say exactly what I need to after I talk to all these individual people. It's gonna be something weird and metaphorical.
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I better get to it.
There's this entire area. Alright, I'm curious. Before we get into the side quest, since we're on side quest and side content, or side content binge now, I'm gonna go take a look at the renown board and the hunting marks, see what's out there.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks.
New quest is available in the Alliant reports. Probably the one that I just walked away from. There's new stuff on the board. View the hunt board. Oh, nope, already did it. God, I'm good at this game.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back.
Oh, I expanded my renown. Nice. 410. Jeez. And there's still more renown rewards to unlock after 850. God damn. 1355. Form. Master. Limit gauge on pawn. Um. I really want to get Judgment Bolt mastered so I can put it on other on other things.
Clive! Quick look.
Yeah, this is
Think you
the
can
one
help?
I walked away from. Go stop by Harpocrates and then we'll get out of here. I love this song. This song is so good. Like melancholy, but also full of hope.
Tony says he's looking for books about Dalimil. I know.
My knowledge is yours.
Ask about Mid. Young Mid has always been too clever by half.
From the moment of her very first steps.
She would rub the hideaway, staring upon everything she laid her little hands on. It wasn't until she started putting together those things back together again. She had realized his daughter had been blessed with a truly special talent.
And so,
But he has fought. He sold his pride and sent Mid to the university in Kava, studying under the city's finest mechanists. I was on her 11th name day. You reap the benefits of her studies ever since. Her inventions are a part of our daily lives here at the Hideaway, though she herself is not.
as to why she has stayed away,
But has it been a part of her simply? The coming home will remind her too much of what she has lost. Tet and Crow.
did you know
Tet and Crow's parents were both bears. Yet living so long in a world with so much was denied them. It could not have been easy for them to find love.
that once they had?
Oh, how brilliant did it burn. Love that only burned brighter once Tet and Crow were there to bask in it, to share in it.
Until it was taken away?
Plunging the twins into a darkness that no man or woman, let alone child, should ever have to face. A pall that will ever hang over us, as long as the man who cast it walks free. Oh, I'm about to take care of that, don't you worry.
I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before.
More active time lore. Oh,
You wish
almost.
to study the tomes?
Descendant to Joshua. Companion and protector of Joshua Rosefield, dominant of the Phoenix. As loyal as she is dangerous, her blade is ever at the ready for any man who might mean her master you. And her tonics ever at hand to heal the sickly princess hurts. Joshua addressed her by the name Yote, but it's unclear whether this is her true name or another synonym.
Did you learn everything you needed?
Alright, back to the Dalmatian Republic we go. So knock out these side quests and keep going then. I already inadvertently did the only hunting mark that's available to me right now.
This is no good.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
Hey, how much gil do I have right now, by the way? Like 20k?
The most fragrant herbs and spices from the breath.
Welcome, sir. What can I do you for?
A question, if you don't mind. I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
You a blacksmith or something?
Something, I suppose.
Fair enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp. Makes sense.
Oh shit, I told you that.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Hot water.
Everything I've worked for. All those years of toil. Every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
Are you alright?
The baths are closed. Leave me
Alright,
be.
sorry about the green screen.
On second thought, perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
For the right
That
price.
depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalimil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you. Go to Dusnoff Terraces. Tell me what you find there.
Sure, dude.
Alright. I'll go and take a look.
Wonderful. It's not far. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of sulfur will guide you the rest of the way. These baths are all that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison. My livelihood, my very life, is at stake.
Chill, man. I got you. Start to this song sounds like the start to like Mortal Incense from Final Fantasy 14.
Hanging lanterns! Ah, they've opened the gate!
Lubor was true to his word.
Yeah, but what would be the...
What is it? I'm in no mood for chatter.
Too bad.
Sorry. Do you mind if I ask your trade?
Hunter, why?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you use one out in the field.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. If your knife snaps every time you use it, you'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Thank you. I won't keep you any longer.
All business, eh? Man after my own heart.
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
Do you have water?
Hmm. Head out here to the terraces then.
Ah, I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Waloed are allies, and as you have seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. A man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
What the fuck? Yeah, I might take down the green screen a little bit. This is getting annoying.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
See the problem with your hot water.
Fly, Ambrosia!
Come on, girl, the gate's open now.
Just gonna keep heading down this way and then go over there and deal with their problem. It's supposed to be like all sulfur and hot springs and shit. Like what the fuck? Can't toss you on
Straight home now.
How do? Trader, are you? Seeking your fortune down in the golden sands of Dalimil? From mercantile stock myself, as it happens. You'd never guess, I was born just down the road in Dravost. And like me old ma and pa, I've been wandering the world hunting Gilbard's blessing ever since. Reckon I might have found it too. You've heard about the famous healing waters they got round these parts, right? Well, I'm thinking, if I can find a little pool of my own, dress it up a bit, lay on drinks and fancies and whatnot, I'd have a license to mint Gil.
Oh, hot springs, huh?
Soothing your aches and pains with a grape in your gob and a glass in your hand. There's nothing people wouldn't pay.
My man. My man's discovered medieval hot springs. Hell yeah.
What the hell are those things?
Don't worry, I'll take care of those. Further down do I have to go? Goddamn. Bang strip.
Something awful's taken up residence in the springs. You'll turn back if you know what's good for you.
I ain't scared. Fought bombs before. Oh. Really pretty. All the sulfur, but these little bright pools of blue. It's nice to look at. Do a really good job with water in this game, even though it's kind of... I'm sure it's not technically the most impressive thing, but... Treasure boxes before I go in there. I don't think so. Just gonna do this.
By the flames. That explains the heat.
Some parts, just because it's the bombs are kind of annoying with their attacks. Got hit from a couple of off-screen enemies that I couldn't see.
Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
Thanks. Surely there's a treasure chest here somewhere. It's a pretty cool song. I like it. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, there's a treasure chest. Perfect. Turn in that quest and then we'll see what we can do about this knife. I think the solution to the knife problem is something that...
I saw with my own 2 eyes what you did to those devils down there, and I still hardly believe it.
I'm assuming it's gonna be just a simple knife, but with no frills or anything like that, that can handle the day-to-day stuff is all he's looking for. He doesn't want anything super fancy or anything. Embodies the desert lifestyle. Useful, sharp, and long-lasting.
Broken down, you say? From the weight of its load?
Aye. The guards are furious about it. You do well to steer clear.
I ain't scared. I'll walk straight up to the motherfucker.
Get that damned wagon fixed! Unless you'd rather our men in Dalimil starved.
The axle's gone, Captain. There's nothing I can do.
Yeah, broke the axle. How the hell did you do that? A cheap little cart, I guess. We're about ready to start sneaking through the mountains of Drake's Breath, though. I'm ready. I've been waiting on this Ifrit versus Titan showdown for way too damn long.
Come on, girl, the gate's open now.
Blue balled me after Rosalith, so
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
I'm expecting some good shit now and make up for it. Like over the top and badass action.
I was hoping we'd be seeing you again. The baths grow more bearable by the moment. It won't be long now before we are back to business as usual.
Y'all should station guards out there.
Now, tell me this. What did you find at the terraces? What threatened to make me a pauper?
Not what I expected, that's for certain.
I saw it coming.
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? That's something new to worry about. But I burdened you with my worries enough already. Here, a small something by way of thanks. Right. It's high time I got back to work. With a little luck, the day might yet be salvaged.
Breath of the Inferno, another Scarletite. Nice. Reduces ignition cooldown. I don't use ignition. That's cool though. Ignition's kind of shitty, not gonna lie.
Needed to a silken softness.
Alright, dude. Let's see what we can do about this knife.
So, how'd it go? You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dalimil.
I didn't have much luck either. All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dalimil remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No. We must be missing something. Something right in front of our noses, most likely.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making this knife forever.
Agreed. Lubor wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light. Meaning someone is going to be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor, probably.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
The other apprentice is no better than to help me with my test. But maybe there is someone I could turn to.
Out with it.
A merchant, a favourite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
Off with you then. Saba. First to the Valkyrie Desert for the metal trader. Or as they say. The best drop in Dalimil, visit the final stage. Go, Androsha.
Faster!
Get this side quest done so we can finally chase down goddamn Kupka. Game's been putting off for long enough, damn it. Done with the blue balling. Let me in.
Thanks, girl.
Let me have my epic fight with Titan.
Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but...
Oh my god, what is it now?
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so it doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash.
Something unique to the desert, though.
Are there any materials unique to Dalimil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalimil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalimil to get at her mineral deposits. And, if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! That must be it! I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done
Oh
for
my
me.
god, no. No. You motherfucker.
Fine. I can hardly abandon you
God
now.
damn it, dude.
Besides,
Really?
I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't thank you enough, Clive. You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces. The place is bloody made of it.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Fine.
I'll see you shortly.
So
do you crush it up?
Point of this.
Come on. Run like the wind.
I should stop complaining. This isn't that bad. Not the Loporits and Charlian levels of bad. That was bad filler. I was so annoyed at that part because they're just like dragging that shit on.
No need to ride from here.
Alright.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
Slowly walk my ass through Dalimil over to Harris's and get this damn limestone for him.
Just look at
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
You just tell me I don't have to like go all the way across. Oh, thank God it's right here. Ugh. Alright, this isn't that bad then. Just slightly annoying. Bring lime.
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Seven needs.
A rock is a rock. That's how that saying goes. It's totally not how that saying goes, but I don't really want to say what the actual saying is.
hanging lanterns, keep the darkness from your silver platters.
Very irrelevant to what I have right, or to anything right here. Highly sexual.
Fresh bread.
Light meat and dark.
Take a sniff, good sir.
The finest fabrics. Fresh from the...
What are you doing over here, dude? What? Was he like actually in the forge? Oh, he is. Right,
Wasn't
dude.
sure how much you
Here's your
need,
limestone.
but I hope this is enough.
You are one of the good ones, you know that. You and that merchant both, she's got quite a gift for teaching that one. Now, Time to see if limestone is the secret weapon we were hoping for. That'll do, I reckon. A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalimil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
I only hope Master Lubor agrees.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalimil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalimil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava. Know your customers.
Fucking knew it. It's some...
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable. But only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will. Thank you. I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
There goes a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalimil had nothing to do
Yeah, I
with
fucking called that one.
anything much at all. Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
Yeah, you're gonna pay up
You've
though,
passed your
right?
test. That's all that matters. You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
Do I look like I need a carving knife? These sharp-ass swords on my back, my man. Carving enemy. Alright. Finally! Let's get the fuck out of here. It's been it's been fun, Dalimil, but it ain't been real fun. I actually do like this place. I like the music and everything. I like the design of it all.
Finally, we'll be able to get what's owed us.
You're a friend of Lubor's, aren't you? Everyone's getting their crystals now, if that's what you're worried about. So, let's leave it there, shall we? No sense making a mountain out of a molehill. Not now the vermin are gone.
We should get going soon.
What do you want?
Do you have water?
Directions? Either take this road to the Fang, or piss off back the way you came.
Off, asshole. I'm just wanted to talk. Ask you how your day was going. So I'm just gonna fuck myself then.
Yeah.
Alright, it's finally fucking time. Go see what Titan's got in store for us. Genuinely curious to see how this all plays out. Getting our revenge on Kupka. I'm sure we stole Titan. We stole his ability to like crime and stuff. Well, to do his little Titan shenanigans, but I'm sure that he's gonna find some way to like transform and fight us or something. Tickle the jaw.